What up, y'all? This your
No,
boy.
no, no. Hope you brought a rubber glove and a power bar. Your hands might get a few kinds of messy today while we're talking about. Buckle up, jackasses. I have a camera and no marketable skills. Here we fucking go. Code Vein is a sick actual Souls-like this time around. Dodge, parry, heavy, and light attack. You know the drift, but this game is going to be 7 years old here in September. Nobody really fucking cares. How do I... Code Vein is a sick actual Souls-like that'll be 7 years old this September. Feels like one of those games that PewDiePie would make a whole video just in the character creator. He's done it. This game is fucking sick, in my opinion. It has some of the best design and some of the best flavor overall of any Souls-like, but there's more about that, and we'll talk about that later. Code Vein also twists the average formula of a Souls-like. Instead of you allocating souls and points yourself, you get to have them allocated for you by a blood veil and a blood code. Veils are another word for your armor, and they pretty much help influence or push stats into a direction that works better for your build and playstyle this time around. Blood codes are like your point allocation, but instead of being on a 1 to 99 scale, you have an A through E scale, including plus and minuses for each letter grade, plus the base letter grade itself. Code Vein also has that really shitty Dark Souls 2 mechanic where the camera lock is literally just a camera. It doesn't help you aim or assist in your swings in any way, shape, or form. You still have to do all of that yourself, which means you can also dodge and parry away, right? You have like the normal 8 places to dodge and to dash from, but you also have to aim back at your boy when you're going to be swinging. It's one of those mechanics kind of like CS2 where it's just the pattern seems like it's a crazy thing, but once you figure it out, it's just so nice, so blissful. So good. The game also has a very strong emphasis on partners and duos play, always making sure that you have at least one summon or a friend to bring with you along the way. It also has a very simple way to inviting your friends into the game with you instead of having to go through some complicated other thing or use a mod like in Dark Souls. You can't remap E. Honestly, that's a pretty big one. Now that we're all on the same page, let's talk about the bosses. Invading Executioner. Invading Executioner was my first fucking wish. Her attacks do feel like an absolute fucking truck when they do manage to hit you, but she's pretty easy to just gang and stay off to the side if you use Yakumo and a heavy weapon. Moving on to the Butterfly of Delirium. She was the next big bad on my list of victims, and I know they're modeled after women, so I probably shouldn't call them that. The real difficulty here was just trying to see the tail, because her tail is pretty much the only indication that you have that she's going to attack, and it's a pain. The camera lock is definitely, that's where you find the F words. But the real kicker here was that my greatest foe was yet to come, and it was in my own computer already. The resolution scaling of this game. I have no idea what I did, but somewhere along the lines the elevator stopped working, so we looked it up and found out that it might be FPS related. So we go and naturally switch the FPS, and while we're there we seem to find that, oh, the game is not running in full screen mode like it could be. No harm, no foul. Shit. So I pretty much just said fuck it, went I browsing until I found the config file, said it right, and then still managed to fuck it up for myself. So after a fresh install and 2 hours wasted, Insatiable G-Spot, wait, what? It's supposed to be Insatiable Despair. Insatiable G-Spot? I'm an idiot. After a fresh install and 2 hours wasted, I finally decided to get back on the saddle. Fuck me. After a fresh install and 2 hours wasted, back into the boss fights, Insatiable G-Spot kind of fucking sucked. Honestly, it was just because he was big and slow. There wasn't really much to that, so we got him first time. Yeah, I don't. That was pretty much that whole fight.